Please click on subscribe button and click on bell icon for more interesting updates on civil engineering concepts. In this video lecture, I will explain you analysis and designing of G+15 vertical irregular building, setback building by using StatPro V8i software, which is of 15 stories. So I was already done my modeling process for that respected 15-story vertical irregular building structure of setback structure. So initially I will show you that respected model. So go to StatPro software. So this is my vertical setback irregular building, which is consisting of the setback at the corner section. Okay, so in this video I will explain you analysis process and designing process and modeling process for this respected building structure by using StatPro V8i software. Okay, so initially we have to click on the StatPro software. So here I'm selecting StatPro V8i software. Click on the new project option, select the spacing option. So here I'm giving the file name, just I'm taking it as 15. Save your file location as per the format of your respective requirement. So here we have to select the length units will be in meter as well as force units will be in kilonewton as per the Indian standard code. So click on finish option. Now the software will be open here like this, which is consisting of 10 number of the grid lines in horizontal position, again 10 number of the grid lines in vertical position. So initially we have to keep the structure in front of you. Directly go to geometry, click on the run structure wizard option. So firstly I will select the truss model option here. So in this we have to select the frame models option. So in this we have to select the bay frame option. So now initially we have to enter the length of the building. So as per my consideration, just I am considering number of bays along length direction are 9 multiplied by 3, which is equals to 27 meter. Again in the same process we have to enter the height of the structure. So for this respective structure just we are considering the 15 stories. Okay, so for that reason only 15 multiplied by 3, which is equals to 45 numbers here. So again we have to enter the width of this respected building, which is also same, which is equals to your respected length, which is of 27. So now we have to enter the number of bays along length direction are 9 and number of bays along height direction are 15 and number of bays along width direction are 9 here. Okay, click on apply option. Now we can see the 3D model will be open here like this. Now we have to import this respected model from structure wizard option to StatPro software. So further go to file option. So click on merge model with StatPro, click on S option. So again click on OK. Now it will import that respected model from the structure wizard to StatPro software here like this. So now we have to cut the 5 stories of the remaining sections for the building section. Okay, so for that firstly I will select the front view option. Go to cut section command, select view option, click on OK option. So initially we have to count this first story, second story, third story, fourth story, fifth story. Select here first story, second story, third story, fourth story, fifth story here like this. Okay, now we have to keep the structure in top view. So here we have to remove all the unnecessary things for this respected section. So here I am removing this corner sections for the 3x3 panels. Click on delete option, click on S option. Again in the same process we have to remove the bottom section also. So here I am selecting the 3x3 section for the bottom here also. Click on delete option, click on OK. Again in the same process we have to remove this respected portion here like this. Click on delete option, click on S option. So click on S option. Again in the same process we have to remove the 3x3 panel for this respected section here. Click on remove, click on S option. So after that we have to remove the node point sections for this building. So initially I am selecting the node cursor here. Select this 3x3 node points. Again we have to select the 3x3 node points here like this. Again we have to select the 3x3 node points here. Click on delete option, click on S option. So after that we have to keep the structure in front of you for this respected building. So initially we have to click on the host structure command again we have to keep the structure in front of you. So now we have to cut the top 5 stories for this building. Click on cut section command, click on select to view, click on OK. So initially we have to select the beam cursor, select the first story here, second story, third story. So again fourth story, again I am selecting the fifth story here like this. Again we have to select the top view here. So now we have to cut the respected portion here for the 3x3 section. So here I am selecting the 3x3 panel, click on delete option, click on S option. Again for the bottom section also just I am deleting the 3x3 members for the remaining sections. Okay, so click on S option initially. So select this 3x3 panels here like this. Click on delete option, click on OK. Again in the same process I am selecting the right hand portion here like this. So select the beam cursor, select this right hand side portion. So again we have to select the left hand side portion also. Click on delete option, click on OK option. So click on S option. Now it will delete all your respective properties for the horizontal and vertical beams. Now we have to select the node cursor, select this node points. Again we have to select this node points. Again I am selecting this node points. Again I am selecting this node points. Click on delete option, click on S option. So it will delete all the properties for this respected building section. So now we have to click on the host structure command here. Click on the 3D view here. Okay, now we can see this is the 3D model for this respected building. It will be consisting of the setback section here like this. Okay, now we have to add the slab portion for this building. So firstly we have to select the front view, go to cut section command, select to view option, click on OK. So here I am cutting this respected portion for the first slab. So click on 3D view, select the add 4 node plate option, select the first point, second point, third point, fourth point. Now we have to select the plate cursor here, select this respected plate. Now we have to copy this respected plate in horizontal direction, which is consisting of 8 numbers. Further go to transitional repeat. Number of steps are 8 here. Each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK. So after that again we have to select all the plates. Go to transitional repeat in Z direction distance. Number of steps are 8 here. Each step will be consisting of 3 meter here. Click on OK. So after that we have to copy this respected plate for the remaining 4 stories. So for that select this respected plate cursor, select all the plates. Now we have to copy this respected plates to the remaining 4 slabs. Go to transitional repeat in Y direction. For that number of steps will be consisting of 4 numbers. Each slab will be consisting of 3 meter height. Click on OK. So it will copy respective slabs to the height direction distance here like this. Now we have to copy the remaining plates for the remaining sections. So firstly for that we have to select all the plates here. So now we can see these plates are selected here. Go to cut section command, select to view, click on OK, select the beam cursor. So now we have to cut this respected portion here like this. Okay, so click on 3D view, go to add your 4 node plate, select the first point, second point, third point, fourth point here like this. Select the plate cursor, transitional repeat option, go to select X direction, which is consisting of 2 number of the plates. Each plate will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK option. Okay, now we have to select this respected plates. Go to transitional repeat in Z direction condition. Number of steps will be consisting of 8 numbers and each step will be consisting of 3 meter length. Now it will copy your respected plates here. Again in the same process we have to select the add 4 node plate, select the first point, select the second point, select the third point, select the fourth point. Again we have to select this respected plates here, right hand side section. So here I am selecting 4 node plate. So select your respected plate cursor, select this plate. Again I am selecting this plate. So we have to go to your respected transitional repeat in X direction. Number of plates will be consisting of 2 number. Each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK. So now we have to select this respected plates to the right hand side section. Transitional repeat in Z direction. Number of plates will be consisting of 2 numbers and each plate will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK option. So after that we have to select all these respected plates here. Go to select plate cursor, select all the plates. Go to click on host searcher command. Now we have to copy these respected plates to the remaining stories of 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to transitional repeat for that Y direction. Number of steps will be consisting of 4. Each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK. Now we can see all the plates are copied for this respected building section here like this. Now we have to create the plates for the respected remaining 11th story here like this. So for that firstly we have to click on the cut section command, select to view, click on OK. So cut this respected plates here. So now we have to create the plates for this. Go to add 4 node plate, select the first point, second point, third point, fourth point. Select this plate cursor, select the plate, go to transitional X direction, which is of 2 numbers here. Each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK. Again we have to select these plates, transitional repeat in Z direction. Number of plates will be consisting of 2. Each plate will be consisting of 3. Now we have to select all these plates. We have to copy these plates to that Z direction distance, which is consisting of remaining 4 stories. Go to transitional repeat in Y direction. Number of steps will be consisting of 4 here and each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK. Now we can see all the plates are added for this respected building. So initially we have to click on the host searcher command here like this. So here I am selecting 3D rendering view. So this is a 3D rendering view for this respected vertical setback 15 stories building. So now we have to add the properties for the beams, columns and slab section. So for that go to select general option here. Click on define option. So firstly we will select the rectangular portion. So initially I am selecting the beam size, which is consisting of 0.4 cross 0.23 size. Click on add option. Again I am selecting the column size, which is consisting of 0.5 cross 0.5. Click on add button. So now we have to select the thickness. So click on the thickness, which is consisting of 180 mm. Click on add option. So firstly we will select the column section. So initially we have to select beams parallel to Y condition. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. Again we have to select the beam sections. Go to select beams parallel to X condition system. Again I am selecting beams parallel to Z condition system here. Beams parallel to Z condition system. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes option. So now we have to select the plate thickness by using assign to view. assign yes option. So now we have to see this respected model in rendering view again. So for that, here I'm selecting the 3D rendering view option here like this. So it will load your respected rendering view which is related to the beams and columns and slab sections. So this is the complete building model which is consisting of 15-story vertical irregular structure setback building, which is having the dimensions of the column is 0.5 meter ka 0.5 meter and beam size is 0.23 meter ka 0.4 meter and slab thickness will be consisting of 180 mm. So for this respected building, initially we have to apply the support conditions. So for that, firstly we have to select the general supports, click on create option, add your fixed support, select support 2 with the help of the front view option. So we have to select all the node points at the base, click on assign to selected nodes option, assign option. So after that we have to apply the load cases which is related to the gravitational load cases as well as lateral load cases. So basically for this respected vertical structure which is a 15-story slab building, we will consider the load cases which is comes under your dead loading condition, live loading condition, seismic loading condition and wind loading condition. So for that, firstly we have to define the seismic definitions as well as your respected wind definitions. Select the loads and definition. So firstly we will select the seismic definition, click on add button. So in this we have to select the Indian standard code which is related to the 1893. So click on generate option. So initially we have to select the parameters which is related to this respected IS 1893 code. So firstly I am selecting the zone which is related to the, let us consider, high seismic zoning condition and which is having response reduction factor is 1 and impedance factor is 1, which is related to the medium soil condition. Click on generate option. So it will generate your respected parameters here like this. So we have to consider the damping ratio is 0.05 here. Let us consider 0.05 here. Click on add option. So now we have to add the self weight factor is 1. Click on add button. So again we have to add the member weight. So here we have to add the member weight which is related to the dimensions of the dead load of the beam section. So for that, firstly we have to calculate the load for that respected section only. Okay, so here I am taking 0.23 multiplied by 0.5 multiplied by your respected 25, which is equals to approximately having the value is 2.875. So here we have to add the 2.875 value. Click on add option, close option. So along with that you can add the weight for the respected slab section also, element weights also, which is related to the external wall load and internal wall load. So here I'm randomly adding external wall load. We need to calculate that respected intensity which is equals to 0.23 is the dimensions of the thickness of the wall multiplied by unit weight of the brickwork is 20 multiplied by each floor height, so that it can get the value of 13.8 here. Click on add option. So again in the same process we can add the internal wall load also, 7.5 minus 7.5. So here I am selecting minus 7.5. So click on add button. Now we have to add the parapet wall load also, which is of minus 3. You can calculate the intensities. So if you want to calculate the parapet wall load, we have to take the 0.125 multiplied by, which is having height is 3 multiplied by 20, so that it can get the value of 7.5 minus 7.5 for the respected internal wall. So 1.2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 20, which is equals to your respected parapet wall load. Click on close option. So firstly we have to select the uniform load. So initially we have to select beams parallel to X condition, beams parallel to Z condition. Click on assign to selected beams option, assign option, yes option. Now we have to select the pressure. So we have to click on the assign to view option. Let us consider assign option, yes option. So again we have to select the pressure also, assign to view, assign yes. Again I am selecting assign to view, assign yes option. Okay, so you can consider the minus value or plus value, depends upon your considerations, but as per the definition part which is related to the seismic condition only, so we no need to consider the negative indication for the respected slab section. Okay, so it will directly take the member load for the respected plate. Okay, click on this edit option. So here I am changing negative value to the positive value. Click on OK. Now we have to define the wind load. Select the wind load option, click on add. So add your type 1 wind 1, close option, select type 1 wind 1. So initially we have to enter the intensity, depends upon your considerations. So here I am taking 1.5 kilonewton per meter square, which is acting at a distance of 45. Let us consider. Again I am taking 1 which is acting at a distance of 30. Again I am taking 0.5 which is acting at a distance of 15. 0.25 which is acting at a distance of 5 meter. Click on add option. Now we have to select the exposure factor as 1, add, close. Select the exposure factor 1, assign to view, assign yes option. Now we have to add the load case details for this respected building. Select the load case details option, click on add. So firstly we have to define a seismic condition. So for this respected building, I will consider the seismic condition which is in plus values as well as minus values in all directions. Okay, so basically for my previous videos I was considered only the two directional condition. So as per the simple understanding and simple application of the load cases, just I will consider the earthquake loading condition which is related to the plus direction as well as minus direction here. Okay, so earthquake load which is of minus z. You can consider two directions or four direction, depends upon your considerations. Okay, so initially I am selecting the wind loading condition again you have to select the wind load which is in x condition, click on add. Again I am adding the wind load which is in z condition, click on add. So now we have to select the dead loading condition. Let us consider the load type is DL add. Again I am selecting the live loading condition. Let us consider the here as live loading condition, add option, close option. Select earthquake load x direction, click on add. So firstly we will select the earthquake which is an x with factor 1, add button. Again I am selecting -1 with x direction. So here I am selecting the seismic with x condition system with the factor as -1, add option. Again I am selecting z direction condition which is related to the earthquake condition. Select the seismic which is in z with the factor 1, add button. So again I am selecting the -1 which is in z direction condition. Select the earthquake loading condition seismic which is in z, so which is having the factor is -1, add option. So now we have to select the wind loading condition system for this respected building. Select the wind load, click on add. Select the wind load here which is x direction with the factor 1 initially. Again I am selecting the factor is -1 here, click on add. So now we have to select the z direction wind loading condition system for the load cases. So click on add option. So here I am selecting wind load which is in z condition with the factor 1, add button. Again I am selecting the factor as -1 condition, opposite direction. So now we have to add the dead loading condition for this respected building. So initially I will add the self weight. So with the -1 factor, add button. Now here I am adding the member load which is related to the external wall load. So basically we have to calculate the external wall load, depends upon the dimensions of the wall thickness. 0.23 is the wall thickness multiplied by 3 multiplied by unit weight of the brickwork, so which is equals to 13.8. So here we have to consider minus 13.8 here. Click on add. Now we have to add the internal wall load also. 0.125 multiplied by your respective 20 multiplied by 3 which is equals to 7.5 here. So we have to enter the minus value which is equals to 7.5 intensity, add here. Okay, so now along with this we need to add the floor loading condition system. Initially I will apply this respected load. So here we have to add the parapet wall load also, -3. So initially I am selecting this respected load case which is related to the self weight condition system. So select the self weight by using assign to view, assign yes option. Now I am selecting the uniform load, go to select option, beams parallel to x condition system initially. So go to select beams parallel to x. Again I am selecting beams parallel to z condition system. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes option. Again I am selecting minus value, assign to selected beams, assign yes option. Now I am selecting the parapet wall load, assign to selected beams, assign yes option. Select the dead loading condition. Now we have to add the floor load finishing load. Okay, so for that select the floor finishing. So here I am selecting the -2, let us consider, which is acting at a distance of 3 meter and 45 meter. Why? Because our first slab is at a distance of 3 meter and last slab is at a distance of 45 meter. Click on add option, close option. So now we have to select the live loading condition system, click on add. So firstly we will select the floor load condition system here, which is having, let us consider the intensity of -3, which is acting at a distance of 3 and 45. Click on add option, close option. So it will add your respected live loading condition system here like this. Now we have to add the load combination for this respected building. So firstly I will select the load cases details, click on add. Select the auto load combination as per the Indian standard code. So here we have to select the generate all structures, generate load cases, click on add option. So again it will add your respective load combinations here like this, close option. Go to analysis and print, add your no print option, close option. Go to analyze option here, run analysis, save it. So now here we have to check for the zero errors for this respected model. So here my model is checking for the zero errors as per the load considerations. Now here you can see my model is observed with zero errors, 1 warning and 2 note points. Okay, so click on the go to post processing mode option, click on done option. Okay, click on apply option, click on OK. So this is the deflection of the diagram due to presence of your respected dead loading condition. So now initially we have to click on the Fi value. So this is the shear force diagram for this respected structure, and click on MZ value. This is the bending moment diagram for this respected structure. So initially we have to select the plate pressure also, maximum absolute pressure, click on apply option, click on OK. This is the maximum absolute pressure for this respected building due to presence of the dead loading condition. So after analysis process completed, we have to design this respected structure. So for that, firstly we have to select the design, concrete design, select the IS 456 code, click on this, select the parameters. Initially we have to deselect all the parameters. Firstly we have to select compressor strength, yield strength of shear reinforcement, maximum main, maximum secondary. Click on OK option, select the define parameters. So here for this respected building, just I am considering grade of the concrete is M40 grade 40,000. Click on add option. Again I am adding the Fy, yield strength of the steel, which is a 500 grade 500,000. Click on add option. So shear reinforcement here I am selecting, which is related to the 500 grade 500,000. Click on add option, select maximum main. So here I am taking 20 mm bars. Click on add maximum secondary. So here I am selecting 16 mm bars. Click on add, close. So click on the commands option, select the design wing command, click on add button, design column command, click on add button, slab element command, click on add option, takeoff command, click on add option, close option. Now we have to select this respected question marks here. Select the FC by using let us consider assign to view option. So assign yes option. So after that we have to select the Fi main also. So here I am selecting Fi main, assign to view, assign yes option. So here I am selecting section reinforcement, assign to view, assign yes. So select maximum main, assign to view, assign yes option, maximum secondary, assign to view, assign yes option. Select the design beam. So initially we have to select the beams which are parallel to X condition system. Again you have to select the beams which are parallel to Z condition. Assign to selected beams, assign yes. Again I am selecting the design column command here. So here we have to select design column. Go to select option, beams parallel to Y direction. Assign to selected beams, assign yes option. So again you have to select the design element by using assign to view, assign yes option. So after that go to analysis and print again, add your no print again, close option again go to analyze option, run analysis, save it. So again we have to check for the zero errors for the respected design as per the IS 456 code considerations. Now you can see here my model is observed with zero errors again. Go to post processing mode again, click on done option again, select the beam cursor here, deselect this respected deflection diagram. So select any one of the column for this respected building, just I am selecting this column. So click on concrete design. So now we can see for this respected 0.5 cross 0.5 column section, it is consisting of 12 number of the bars is required for this respected column section, which is having 16 mm diameter. Again in the same process we have to select any one of the beam, just I am selecting this beam. So click on the concrete design. So this is the beam reinforcement details for this respected section. It will be consisting of 2 bars of 20 mm dia at the top reinforcement section, and it will be consisting of 4 bars of 10 mm dia at the bottom reinforcement section. Okay, so after designing process completed, we have to see the start output file. So click on the start output file option here. So click on the results option here. So click on the concrete design. So this is the concrete design for this respected building. It will be consisting of beam reinforcement details and column reinforcement details and everything calculation part for this respected building of setback building, which is of irregular structure. Okay, so you can follow the foundation designing process as per your considerations of the foundation type, whether it is isolated footing or mat type footing. So I was already explained how to design the foundation for different types of the building section in my previous videos. You can follow that respected videos for the foundation section. Okay, so this is the complete process, analysis and designing of your respected 15 stories vertical irregular setback building by using StatPro V8A software. If you have any queries about this respected video, please text me your questions in the below comment box. I will try to give the answer for the respected questions. Thank you.